Hi everyone, Donut here. Are you ready for some semi-pro monster truck action? I can tell you who is. The officers in this video are completely unfazed by almost getting crushed like a beer can multiple times by a felon. I'm serious, these cops responded so fast you would think that they trained for monster truck combat.
See giant monster trucks, shoot at monster truck.
Alright, it's not really a monster truck, it's just kind of lifted. Still, it runs over these police cars pretty easily. It probably costs a lot of money. That guy's gonna be in prison for a while, and he's not gonna be able to pay that bill, which means he's gonna rack up some debt. Good thing we have our sponsor for the video, PDS Debt. Do you remember when there was a $1 value meal? Perhaps $5 footlongs, or 49-cent tacos? Well, no, that doesn't exist anymore because of a little thing called inflation. And inflation might have caused you to be in a little bit of debt. That's where PDS Debt comes in. They have customized options for people dealing with credit card, personal loans, collections, or medical bills. Everyone with $10,000 or more in eligible debt qualifies, and there's no minimum credit score required. So if you're making payments every month on your debt, I would check them out. You can get a free debt analysis today, and it only takes 30 seconds. All you gotta do is go to pdsdebt.com/donut. That's pdsdebt.com/donut. Now let's break down this shooting. That's right, shooting and trucks running over police cars was involved. This isn't even Florida. Dallas, Texas, July 25th, 2024, 1 p.m. Dallas police officers got a notification that there was a stolen truck at an apartment complex in northwest Dallas. I meant northeast Dallas. But who cares? I'm here for the violence. The Dallas police sent some undercover sneaky boys to do sneaky boy stuff. That's right, jump out boys. They went over there to confirm that the truck is the one that was stolen.
How do you do, fellow kids?
What?
Once confirmed, the jump out boys called some other officers to come help them out make the arrest, which is a really good thing because if you guys didn't know, vehicle theft in Dallas is super high right now. Actually up 40% in the past 3 years, which was at almost 20,000 vehicles stolen per year. That's more than 1,500 a day. Stolen vehicle rates have increased significantly since 2021 from 11,219 that year to 18,769 in 2023. What's crazy is that's still not number one in the nation. Dallas comes in at 5th place. Houston's definitely got to be before Dallas, come on. Understandably, officers didn't want the suspect to escape, so the cops planned to block the truck in. What's gonna happen?
Yeah, he's still just sitting there by himself. Looks like he's on the phone. On it though. They're running. Do you want me to pull out ahead of him, get a little more block as I pull in behind him, or just following behind?
I'd say falling behind so he can't.
Tell him we're pulling up.
I'd say falling behind him so that way he can't hit the go into reverse.
Alright, we're pulling up. We're pulling up.
We're pulling up now.
Alright, keep on coming. Keep on going. He turns off the dumpster. He's 2 over from the Blue Raptor.
Sounds like a good plan. I mean, unless the suspect takes off and tries to crush the officers in their own vehicles, especially if they have a jacked up, don't give a truck like this guy does. I'm not a fortune teller, but let's see what happens. We're gonna watch this from the lead officer's point of view first.
God damn it! You good?
He's still just sitting there by himself. Looks like he's on the phone. It is running though. They're running. Do you want me to pull out ahead of y'all? Get a little more block as I pull in behind him, or just follow behind?
We don't have time. We're coming in hot now.
Hold on. I got mine now.
I'd say falling behind him so that way he can't hit the go into reverse and go over that hump. We're pulling him back. Now keep on coming. Keep on going. He turns out the dumpster. He's 2 Raptor.
Yep.
Ready? Yep. God damn it! You good? Get up!
And that's what it looks like to have your patrol vehicle crushed by a truck.
God, how are you even still alive?
If that truck would have kept going, all those airbags would have done shit against those brand new Michelin tires. Let's take a look at it again from the officer in the passenger seat's body cam.
Ready? Yep. God damn it! You good?
So after these two officers take a beating, the suspect decides to ditch the vehicle and make a run for it, which we can see here in the apartment surveillance cameras. What's really impressive is that these officers nearly got crushed by that piece of shit truck. They got smashed in the face by airbags and still didn't hesitate to chase down this son of a... Of course, these are experienced criminals, so they scatter like roaches when you open a drawer in a Section 8 apartment. But our jump out boys do a pretty good job at rounding them up. Let's take a look at some footage from the officer in the lead car. One of the suspects actually shot at him during the chase.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
What we saw there is that the officer was in pursuit when someone behind him fired, possibly trying to kill him and his partner. So they changed targets and returned fire. Here's a better angle of the exchange.
Get fuck! God! Gun! He's running north! He's running north!
He's gonna be running west to the complex, headed towards the David Buster.
He's stopping. He's wearing all black jacket. He took off his hat. Black male.
He dropped his gun over here.
By the building.
Now we have to change perspective, because while all this is going on, one of the officers was able to detain a suspect at the very beginning of the pursuit. You might have seen one of the thieves hit the ground immediately. Dude almost got crushed by his own getaway vehicle. Let's see why he decided to do that.
Oh, dude. There's on top of him. He's on top of him.
Oh shit. That's a ram.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. Stay on the fucking ground. Don't fucking move. I don't go with Kevin now. He's got the shooter.
That officer saw a bunch of dudes get out of that truck holding guns. So that officer started blasting. Now, I'm not sure if any of the suspects fired at the officer at this point, but it doesn't really matter. They just tried to kill officers with their truck. The weapons in their hands didn't help their case either. Tennessee versus Garner is a case law, out of guess where. It says that you can use deadly force against a fleeing suspect if there is a threat of death or bodily harm to a civilian or to an officer. But that one suspect was smarter than all of his friends and just hit the ground. Now, back to the first two officers that almost got turned into ground beef. They both continued their chase of the suspect, the one that shot at them, and eventually found him with the help of other officers.
Don't you move! Get on the ground now! One at gunpoint! West, southwest corner! He's on a white shirt! But get on the ground! Face down! Don't you move! He's behind the fences. Or he's behind the building near the fence corner. You fucking flinch, I'll put a hole in you, mother...
I wanted to stop right there because this part perfectly sums up how the officers feel about doing the paperwork. This report's going to be long. You have a vehicle accident with patrol cars, suspect's car, shooting from the suspect, shooting at the suspects. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be the one to type up this report.
You fucking hit? Yeah, he's hit. God damn it.
But that's only 2 suspects caught from this so far. We got 2 more. Let's find the next one. This is an important one because he's the driver of the murder truck. He seemed to have a clean getaway from all the chaos and shooting at the very beginning. They only have so many officers to chase 4 suspects who are shooting at them. But luckily, our friends, the Jump Out Boys, were there, so they took off after him.
We got one more gun. Hang on. I'm not gonna beat it.
trying to be aggressive, so I already told you. You already fucking were. In your other fucking hand.
You may not have been able to hear it, but the suspect had some choice words for the arresting officer. He said, "You don't have to be so aggressive," which is pretty coming from a dude that tried to run over the officers with a truck only moments before. The thing is, officers get hurt or killed when they assume the suspect has calmed down. Police aren't going to be too quick to put down their guard with someone who just tried to kill them. But there still will be people, especially on the internet, who will say these officers were too rough with the suspect. Unfortunately, one of these suspects did get away at the time of this video. Still out there. One of the passengers, this young man right here, who I'm sure you mistook for a NASA astronaut, is wanted for double murder. He killed 2 teenagers earlier this year while he was buying a Glock switch from them. And let's not forget the arsenal that these future doctors had on them. Look at these pieces of shit. Of course they got the stick mags. That's a lot of firepower to have though just hanging out. Even the chief of police in Dallas agreed that they probably weren't just going on a joyride. They were up to no good. They were most likely at that apartment complex to murder or rob someone. And officers just happened to intervene. Check out pepperbox.tv to see my uncensored content and all my friends' uncensored content. That's all for Dallas today, but if you want to help support the channel, you can go on over to donutoperator.com, get that super sweet merch, and follow me on every other social media platform, especially Twitter. It's the online PvP server of real life. Until next time, everyone please have a fantastic day.
Whacker.